Good evening. It is 9th day of April 2025 and welcome to Rational News. I am your presenter, Caroline Oracha. Let's get the headlines making the news tonight. Stop sponsoring youths to engage in criminal activities, says Murkomen. Former DP Gachagua accuses President Ruto of corruption. Yet another shocker as Muturi's security personnel taken away. Cholera outbreak in the country, striking Kisumu, Migori, and Nairobi counties. Gates Foundation withdraws its host agreement with Kenya. The Ministry of Health has confirmed a cholera outbreak in the country. The Health Cabinet Secretary Aden Duale confirmed that the cases have been recorded in Migori, Kisumu, and Nairobi counties.
Cases of cholera have so far been reported in Migori, Kisumu, and Nairobi County. Migori County is the hardest hit with 43 confirmed cases. Among them, 27 women and 16 women. One person has died. In Migori County, the highest number of cases are in Kuria East with 21 cases, followed by Kuria West with 16 cholera cases. The most affected villages in Migori are Sakuri B in Kuria East and Namba in Kuria West. Health officials at the Ministry of Health attribute the 43 cases to the contamination of the River Migori. In Kisumu County, 3 lives have already been lost to cholera. Of the 15 cases, the majority are women. Hotspots include Kogoro and Kaluga villages in Nyando and Obey in the neighboring Muhoroni sub-county. Health officials warn that unsafe water in these areas is fueling the spread of cholera. In Nairobi County, 11 cholera cases have been reported so far and 1 life already lost. A 46-year-old man succumbed to the disease. Kasarani area leads with 5 cases, followed by Kibra with 3, Dagoretti with 2 cases, and 1 case in Embakasi Central. Health officials in Nairobi County are urging communities to step up hygiene protocols to prevent more infections.
During his second day of Jukwaa la Usalama Coastal Region Tour, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has directed for the immediate arrest of politicians sponsoring youths to engage in criminal activities. Let us get the full details from our reporter, Tanet Duncan.
On his second day of the Jukwaa la Usalama Coastal Tour, the Cabinet Secretary said that the state will step up the game on security operations in Kwale County and its surrounding areas to take to custody individuals sponsoring political chaos. He also added that the state has identified those individuals as politicians who aspire for government position.
Tuna habari ya kwamba kuna wanaharakati ya kisiasa kwa sehemu hizi ambao wanaita mikutano ya kisiri na ya usiku na hao vijana wakitudanganya kwamba walikuwa wanajaribu kusaidia. Tumesema kwamba kama mtu anaita mkutano kuongelesha vijana na kuwasaidia, hiyo sio jambo yenye unafanywa kwa giza. Na aswa ukipata na kwamba baada ya mikutano kama haya watu wanaporwa na visa vya uhalifu unaongezeka, itamaanisha ya kwamba tunashuku wanaharakati kama hawa, na kwa hivyo kwa sababu uchunguzi unaendelea, wale tutawapata na hatia, aswa wale wanasaidia kufanya uchochezi watachukuliwa hatua ya kisheria.
The Gates Foundation withdraws its host agreement with Kenya that has granted it diplomatic immunity. It made the announcement through its Africa's director, Dr. Pauline Basinga, noting the main cause as the ongoing court cases. However, Basinga maintained that the organization activities will continue with its usual activities at Nairobi branch. Ekesa Frederick with the full details.
The High Court, through Justice Bahati Mwamuye, ruled the privileges conferred through legal notice number 157, dated October 4th, 2024, remains suspended pending the hearing and determination of the case filed by the Law Society of Kenya. The legal notice signed by Foreign and Diaspora Affairs CS Musalia Mudavadi on September 19, 2024 granted the foundation exemption, typically reserved for diplomatic missions and international organizations. Additionally, judge prohibited the foundation, its directors, officers, staff, and agents from continuing to enjoy privileges and amenities.
Now let's take a short commercial break and we will be back with more.
Je, unatafuta runinga ya kuburudisha, kukuelimisha kwenye vipindi vya mazungumzo, taarifa za michezo, habari kuu punde tu zinapochipuka, makala pamoja na filamu tajika za Kiafrika? Ungana nao
Kenga Ishmael kwenye kipindi cha mazungumzo.
Wanakenga wanafikiria kwamba mwananchi wa kawaida ana jukumu gani la kuwajibikia hizi ghasia ambazo hutokea?
Mwananchi yuko na ule uhuru wa kuchagua kiongozi wake ambaye anamhitaji. Lakini sasa utakuta wakati mwingi wananchi wengi, asilimia kubwa inaenda kwenye uchaguzi siku ya Jumatano kuanzia saa 3 asubuhi mpaka saa 4 asubuhi.
Na kwenye makala kutana Ijumaa kuanzia saa 2 mpaka saa 4 asubuhi. Nami wako Sami Mwakamcha.
Habari za michezo kutoka nyanjani. Ungana nami Victor Nzaro kila wikendi Jumamosi na Jumapili kuanzia saa 8 hadi saa 10 jioni.
Welcome back. Now, in other news is that the former DP Gachagua has accused the President William Ruto of corruption. He added that President sold Kenya's 40 metric tons of fertilizers donated by the Russians. Furthermore, former DP said that the President is involved in the importation and spread of bad fertilizers.
Maisha Minerals and Fertilizers Limited. This is Defki, who is a partner of the President. She is also into fertilizer, and he is the one who imported bad fertilizer. The Russian government gave us 40,000 metric tons of fertilizer. The donation. It was given to this man called Maisha Minerals by the President. And another 30,000 metric tons from Nigeria given to the same man. They blended and sold to government. A donation from Russia, a donation from Nigeria was processed and sold to the Kenya government at the same price that we were buying fertilizer from.
The former public service CS Justin Muturi has expressed his sad feelings over the withdrawal of his security personnel. He added that this act by the state was led by his serious accusations against it.
The reaction from government has been the immediate withdrawal of my security, which happened last evening. My security personnel were instructed not to report on duty on the basis that, as they told me, that I'm fighting the government. But I said it's okay. There are very many Kenyans without, government security, and therefore it is not the kind of thing that really should worry somebody. But it's just to observe that, under the law, the retirement benefits, the State Officers Retirement Act, Chapter 197B, deputy presidents, retired speakers of the Houses of Parliament, Chief Justice and Deputy Chief Justice, former Prime Minister, former Vice President, are all covered in that act.
Thank you for joining us, and that marks the end of our today's news. You can follow us on our social media handles at www.rationaltv.co.ke at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. I've been your presenter, Caroline Oracha. See you next time.